Hey everybody, welcome to Hit the Mats 30-day challenge. We're doing day 9 and it's going to be day 11 as well. It's going to be another 15-minute HIIT workout focusing on the core. I will show you modifications. I will show you how to take it up or take it down depending on how you're feeling. And before I get into that, I want to tell you and encourage you to find little ways to add activity into your day. I have to go watch a video lecture of one of my classes. I'm taking a nutrition class, which I'm actually excited about and wanted to take. It's not required for my degree, but I want to take it. Anyway, so I have to go watch a lecture, and instead of going and sitting at my computer, I have my bike set up on a trainer, and I'm going to go pedal while I watch this lecture. So little things like that are going to add up in your day, and it's going to just give you more energy, and it's going to just increase your calorie burn for the day. So find ways to add activity into your day. So that's my little spiel on that. Anyway, so on to our exercises. We're going to work 40 seconds, rest for 10, 18 rounds, 6 exercises. So we're going to start with a table, show you how that goes. And I'm using a mat. I hope you guys are all using a mat. Alright, so we're starting in a nice table position where your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are straight under your hips. Your belly is tight, supporting your back. So you're not sagging, you're not arching, you're just nice and straight. We're going to start with left arm, right leg. Extend, and then you bring your elbow to your knee underneath you, and now you can round your back and kind of crunch your abs. And then we're going to extend, and then left hand goes to the left side, right leg goes out to the right side, and hold it. Reach back to center, crunch, reach, out, center. So you want to keep this core nice and tight the whole way. And when you reach, you want to lengthen your spine. You're reaching forward with this foot in your hand, and you're pushing back with the foot. So you're getting longer through the spine throughout. So we're just going to do that one side, and then for that round. Then we're going to move into a helicopter. Oh, modifications for that one. Okay, so to modify, you can just do arm, leg, crunch, and then keep your foot down to the ground instead of lifting it up, and then back to center. You can keep your foot down on the ground. That's probably better. So keep your foot back, but on the ground and extending, and then just keep your foot on the ground. So I'm going to say that's our modification. I like that. Okay, then the helicopter. We're going to be on your back. Hands behind the head or under the hips, or however you like your hands. I'm going to kind of crunch up, so I'm working from the top as well. So top is crunching up. And then legs are going to extend, lower one down, and we're going to switch 1, 2, and then helicopter them around, and then we switch 1, 2, the other way. So you can modify this by bending your knees. 1, 2, same thing, but keep your knees bent. Anytime you bend your knees, you're shortening your lever. The longer your lever, the harder the exercise is. It's pretty much physics at that point. So shorten your lever to make it easier, and then you can also lower your shoulders down to the floor. You can put your hands under your hips. Those are going to make it easier. So do what you need to on that one to make that work. 1, 2, and then switch. Okay, and then we're going back to the table on the other side, switching to the other side. And then a dolphin is going to be, we're going to start on this all fours. We're going to come down to the elbows. So we're on all fours on our elbows. We're going to tuck our toes under and lift into a downward dog, but we're on our elbows. Now we're just going to not stay here, but we're going to drop our knees down, like barely touch, and lift. Drop your knees and lift. Drop and lift. So to modify that one, you're just going to hold that dolphin and just start by just holding. Okay. Next, we're going to be doing spider planks. Start in a plank position. You modify by being on your knees. Lower your hips nice and low. We're going to bring the right or the left, I don't care which one you do first, knee to elbow, back, knee to center, back, and then knee to opposite elbow and back. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So it's outside, middle, inside. And you modify that by being on your knees. Okay, one more. V-ups. We've done these in other workouts before. Start with your legs long, your arms long, and you reach up, touch your legs, and lower slow back down. Reach up and touch. Okay, that was a bad example. Legs longer, remember the whole lever thing. Longer legs is going to be more challenging. Bend your knees if you need to. Or you can keep your legs down on the ground and just do like a roll up with everybody. And then to take it down one more level from there is just going to be your crunch. Okay, so there's your very basic modification. It's just a crunch. Keep your legs down as your next level. Lift your legs up, but bend them. That's going to be your next. And legs straight. I am not at the legs straight yet, but I'm going to get there. Okay, let me start my timer. Kind of all over the floor this morning. That's okay. All right, we have 40 seconds of work. Do your work for 40 seconds. Here we go. Make sure you're reaching and getting long. Helicopter. Remember your modifications. You can keep your legs straight or bend them. You can keep your shoulders up or lower them down. Make sure this lower back stays pushing down into the floor. Don't let it arch up. Good. Gotta push that in. Okay, other side of the tables. Make sure your core is nice and tight. This is going to work our back as well. Okay, dolphin is next, and that should give your wrists a little bit of a break too before we get to the side planks. Come to your elbows, lift. Spider planks. Those dolphins feel easy right at the start, and then I start to feel them. Outside, middle, inside. Oh, other side. Outside. Remember to modify by dropping to the knees. Make sure you switch sides. Push through, we're almost there. Whew. All right, V-ups. Make sure you're controlling the roll back down. Second time through. Make sure you're back to that first arm and leg. Lengthen the spine. Modify by touching the toes to the ground. Press that lower back down. Bend your legs if you need to modify. Other side. Core's tight. Okay, what's next? Dolphin. Make sure you're just touching the floor and then come back up. spiders. Outside, inside, middle, inside, outside, middle, inside. Yips. Remember to roll down slow. Remember, you can modify by keeping your legs down or bent. I don't know. Or you can just crunch. Okay, last time. Stretch my wrists out a little bit. Don't let your back sag. Keep your core and your abs pushing up on your back. All right, helicopter, modify by bending your knees. You can keep your shoulders down. Keep that lower back pressed down always, no matter which level you're doing. If your hands are behind your head, make sure you're not pulling on your head. They're just for support. Core tight. got 2 more planks, spider planks. Last one of these. Out, middle, cross. Modify with the knees anytime you need to. Okay, last V-ups. These are my worst. So I saved them for last. Okay, so that was the workout for today. Awesome job. Still got my heart rate up. I'm still huffing and puffing, even though it wasn't like burpees and jumping jacks and all that. Still getting the benefit of doing the high intensity interval training. So another real quick thing, I had a conversation with somebody lately about cardio and this, and if you're going to do both, or strength training or cardio, what are you going to do first? Strength training is going to give you that longer afterburn effect, so our HIIT as well. It's going to give you that longer afterburn. So do it first and you're going to get that better afterburn during your cardio. So I did this. Now I'm going to go ride my spin bike and hopefully get a little bit longer afterburn with that, and just not be lazy sitting on my butt. So, yay, lecture on carbohydrates. Here I come. Great job, guys. See you tomorrow.